Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about makeup brushes, different types, and what they're used for, because some people may not know, or some people just want to know. I don't know. Some people may not know, and if you do know, maybe you'll learn something new. Or maybe you can teach me something new, because I don't know everything. But this is what I do use it for. It may not be used correctly, but this is what I use it for, and it works. And this was requested, so you can watch. First, we'll start off with face brushes. I don't have every single brush, but every brush that I have, I'm going to show you. This brush is huge. This is a little powder brush. You brush it on your face with powder. That is what this is used for, and it's huge. Huge, fluffy brush. This is also a powder brush, and this one is the one that I use. It's really soft, and it is from Tools. These are angle brushes. As you can see, they have an angle. And I use one of these. I don't use this brush, but you could use this brush for powder, for blush, for contouring. But I use one of these for my highlights, which goes here, and then I use one of them for contouring with my bronzer. This is a foundation brush. I don't use it. I used to. Some people do use brushes like this. They're the foundation brushes. The foundation brush that I use is this brush. Looks like this. Normally this is white, but it's got makeup on it, obviously. And this brush is like the best for foundation, is what I think. And this is called a stippling brush, is what I've heard it called. This little brush is a concealer brush. You use it to dab on your concealer, or I use it for cream eyeshadow sometimes. This is like a fan brush. Not a lot of people use this, but you could like put a lot of powder underneath your eyes, and then you know how sometimes when you do your eyeshadow you get fallout and all of it's like down here. If you have a lot of powder there, you can just like dust it off afterwards, girls. Dust it off, and it works nicely. Or I use it to apply a mask whenever I do facials on people. Those are the face brushes that I use most often. Oh, wait, I forgot my blush brush. This is just, it looks like a powder brush. You could use a powder brush for blush. This probably is actually a powder brush, but it's so cute and tiny, and it's white. And I like that it's white because I know that I use it for blush because it's pink at the tip because of my blush. So it's so pretty. Whenever I do clean it, it is all white, and I like that. So I do recommend getting a white brush. Then you can know that you use it for blush. Blush brush. So this is my blush, whatever. For eyes, this is just I use this to comb my eyebrows into place, and then I rarely ever use this, but you can comb it with this too, or you can comb through your eyelashes. This is just an eyeshadow brush, regular. You can put color on with it. It's from Tools, but I really don't like it, and I don't use it. And also, this is from Urban Decay. It's kind of just like this one, and I don't like it either, and I don't use it. It's for applying shadow though. Next is one of my favorite brushes. It's just an e.l.f. brush, and it's a shader brush, and it's short and it's dense. It's dense, which means it's like stiff, and you know, it's not like this. The more dense, the better it is to pack on color. So I use this to apply shadows to my lids. You could just pack them on. Love this brush. It's only $1, and I've had it for like 2 years. It's awesome. Some of their brushes may fall apart, but their brushes have lasted good for me. This is another e.l.f. brush, and this is a blendy brush. As you can see, it's not really that dense. It's more fluffy and big, and you can just blend like this. And I use that for blending. Another brush I use for blending is this brush. As you can see, it's not really dense. And another brush I use for blending or applying in the crease is this brush. It's like pointed, and it's really fluffy, and then this side is more like a smaller version of it, but it's kind of more dense, and I use this for applying the white, and the corners of my eyes are down here and sometimes right here. This is a tiny little bitty brush. I use it for applying eyeliner with when I'm doing eyeliners with shadows, or colors down here, anywhere that you need to get really small, or you could use it as a lip brush, I guess. This is a small brush, shader brush. You can apply color with it. You can just do whatever, but I don't use it. This brush is kind of at an angle, but it's very dense. And I use this to apply color, and it works so great to apply color. I think I just got this at Walmart, but it just packs it on so easy, and I love this brush. I use this for an eyeliner brush. It is so thin. Or I use it to apply colors in my brow right here, and it is so little. This is from Avon. This is a brush from Tarte, and this side is like so fluffy and nice. And I don't use this to apply color because it's kind of fluffy, but I don't use this to blend either because it's like so thin. What I use this for is to apply my highlight, because you just dip it in the highlight and you put it, and it like goes so well at applying it. And then this side is like really dense, but it's not really like flat, it's like pointed. So what I use this for is to put color into the crease, and it works really well for that. This brush is another concealer brush from Eco Tools, but what I use it for is concealer or cream eyeshadows. As you can see, all of the Eco Tools have the wooden handles. You can get these at Walmart. This is a small angle brush. I use this for applying colors in the crease area, anywhere like that. This is what I mainly use it for, or applying color in the brow. And then this tiny brush is from e.l.f, and it is one of the ones that is broken from them, so I don't use it very often, but before it was broken, it was just a small little brush, and I just use it for applying color right here, but it's broken, so I don't use it. And then this is the brush that came with my Naked Palette 2. And here's one side. It is like a shader you apply color with, but I don't like it. I just don't like the brushes that they give you like this, because it's just so hard and it doesn't apply good. I mean, I guess it could apply good if you really pack it on and really brush it on or whatever. But this is the blendy side, and I do like this blendy side. Most blendy brushes will look like this, and I really like those, this side. So, that is all for brushes that I have, that I use, and what I use them for. So, hope that you guys learned if you didn't know before, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!